face is on, let's do my signature eye look. Although I don't prime my skin with a makeup primer, I only use skincare, I will always, always, always prime my eyes for eyeshadow, and I use concealer instead of an eyeshadow primer. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I actually like the application of this for my eyes because it's kind of like a brush. And I like that you can kind of go directly underneath the brow and get that really sharp highlight with your eyeshadow primer. I prefer using a concealer as my eyeshadow primer because I think having a light base gets the best shadow payoff. Plus, this also helps them stick and stay because we don't want our shadows moving. I am blending this out and stamping this into my eye with a flat brush. And then I'll go in and kind of blend it out with my same beauty blender that I used for my face. Also will say that I did this for camera purposes, but I usually do my eyes first. I think it's so much easier to clean up. Also, if you do your eyes first, you don't ruin any of the beautiful work that you just did on your face from shadow fallout, etc. It's so nice to be able to clean things up on your eye with a little micellar pad. Sometimes I go like right in my inner corner because I know we're going to be working in that area. So here's what I've been doing differently. Most of the time I use multiple shadows in my crease and then I highlight this area, which not to say that I won't still do that, but I have been using one solid color and using it all over my lid and making the main focus the drama from my waterline and into my inner corner. I'm obsessed with this palette. This is from GGB Beauty, and this color right here has been my go-to. You can see that I've been using this. So I'm going to take this color on a fluffy brush and put this all over my eye. I'm going to start in my crease and blend it like I would just a regular crease color and then just bring it into the lid. But this is just the most perfect warm color. We just want this to be nice and soft. All over the lid. Kind of do some circular motions. Almost acts as a contour, which is really nice. So that's why you also want to focus this on the outer corner. Follow this line, kind of the line that we created with the highlight. You want to make shadow. That's what creates a new eye shape. I'm going to use that same brush and just go a little bit underneath my eye. Taking this light shade from my Makeup by Mario palette to place under my brow bone. This is pretty much all the eyeshadow that we're going to use. The rest is going to be eyeliner. Two eyeliner options that I use for my waterline are the NYX pencil and then the Play Beauty pencil. Both of these are great. I use them interchangeably. So I'm going to start by just lining my lower waterline. Having a sharp pencil helps so that it doesn't move and stays directly on that waterline because we don't want the black to go anywhere else. So then I follow my waterline and I add a little bit of eyeliner right here and then go onto my lid, and I always go at an angle and then I'm going to kind of bring this upwards and then we're going to blend it out. By only focusing the eyeliner here, it's going to bring our eye upwards instead of outwards if we were to do a wing. I use an angled brush. I'm going to kind of blend that out, and I keep this at an angle and I don't continue it onto my eye here because we're creating an illusion. See how my eye is kind of going upwards now because we put that black shadow? I'm also going to add black shadow to set it. That also helps with the eyeliner not moving and keeps it consistent with the rest of our look. If everything is powdery, you want your eyeliner to be powdery. So I always set every single eyeliner with black shadow. Because I want this to be a little bit softer, I'm going to take that same eyeshadow color that we were using earlier and just go on top of it to blend it out a little bit more. See how it's nice and soft, and it looks like almost I'm wearing a lash or I have mascara on right here, and that's exactly what we want because that's what gives it that lifting effect. I feel like looking at my eyes side by side, you can actually see how different my eyes look when I have the waterline and this little baby wing. Let's do the other eye. Same thing. I also always stop my eyeliner in the middle no matter what I'm doing. If I were doing a full wing, if I'm doing this, I never line this part of my eye. I love when you have that moment where your makeup just comes together and it's like, I am that girl. Like, blending is so satisfying. I love being a girl. Like, truly, I love being a girl. I love being a woman. It's getting foxy. Now for the reverse cat eye. If I were on a deserted island and I could only have one makeup product, it would probably be this eyeliner. I do want to walk through the application though. I will say that I am lucky. My eyes do not water very much. My sister has the opposite problem. She really struggles to put things in her inner corner. But I would suggest just trying to powder this area and make sure you have product on it first so that you're not going on your actual skin and you're going on top of product, and that might help if you do have watery eyes. One thing that I always do, when I pull this out, I make sure to wipe off some of the product, and you want it to be very, very fine and flat. So something kind of new that I have been doing is connecting where my waterline ends. And I still go in this part of my waterline with this brush, and I make sure that it's flat and kind of facing. And then I just drag it out. And I want to connect this line so that it makes it look like my eye is this shape. So just kind of making the reverse cat eye and bringing everything inwards to make it very sharp. Then we will set with black eyeshadow. This kind of helps smooth out any irregularities in the liquid, and we'll just really soften it up. Now also another good spot to add the liquid, because it is a really dark black, is to flick a little bit of it right here. This just adds so much dimension. And then set that with black eyeshadow as well. Use an angled brush just to set that, and you can kind of press up on it to diffuse the liquid. Last bit of eyeshadow. I'm going to take this even warmer shade right here, put this on a small brush directly underneath the inner corner and all under my lower lash line. Putting a shadow here helps to clean up the line a little bit too, so that it looks more precise. But this really cleans it up so nicely. And then our last step is to put lashes on and a lip. Now that's an eye look. I will say this is one of those looks that I think you can get away with without using a lash. So if you don't want to, it's dramatic enough and it kind of has the illusion of a lash anyways. I'm using Benefit They're Real on my lashes, and then I'm gonna pop on a Mango lash that I cut in half, and I actually have them linked in my storefront. I did make an Amazon storefront, and I put some products in there that I really like if you want to check it out. Pushing my lashes to my lash line using this little lash tweezer to make everything look flush. Final eye look. I am beyond obsessed. This is seriously my favorite eye makeup to wear these days. It's so sexy and feminine and feline and makes me feel so powerful. So let me know if you end up trying this out. And if you want to come try on some new lip products with me, go to part 3.